Hey, everybody. Welcome to Closing with Mike. Gigi, welcome. Zoom works.
Hi.
We missed you. We were actually just talking about you. So
You guys too.
I'm glad you're here. So Aunt Ramirez will be in touch with you in a little bit. So welcome. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Gabby. Welcome back, Camilla. Welcome, Aisley, Anessa. Welcome, Ariel, Vontroy, Milena. Welcome, Logan. So here we go. And managers, if you want to reach out to any of your reps that are not on right now, go ahead and reach out to them because this is Closing 101. And I'm really excited to kick things off and show how to close some sales. So for those of you that hit me up in the chat real quick, hit me up in the chat real quick. How many of you saw me do my demo? Just out of curiosity, you saw either a video of me doing my demo or you've seen me do my demo before. Hit me up in the chat real quick, just so I'm aware. Okay. For those of you that did see my demo, I see a bunch of you saying yes. What was your observation? What were your things that you noticed watching my demo specifically around closing the sale? What showed up for you? You could just unmute yourself. Go ahead.
I noticed that Mike dropped down about 8 times and he closed on a signature builder set.
Mm-hmm.
And when we drop down, it's like when we drop down 8 times, we're trying to sell them one knife. So we just have to change our thinking that you were showing us that sets are better, right? We all know this. And when you drop down, don't go all the way down. Like try and sell bigger. That's what you're trying to show us.
Yeah, and that's going to be tomorrow morning. So if you're interested in learning more about dropping down, that's going to be tomorrow morning. So this morning is going to be closing, like asking for the order, specifically doing a closing process, getting the sale. Anything, Milena, from that process of just like asking for the order with confidence or price presentation for Milena or anybody else, like price presentation is really what we're talking about here. Closing.
So when you were closing, you always adjusted it to exactly how she said it, and then when you presented the price and she said the objection, you're like, is it a little bit too much, a lot too much? And when closing, you also always kept mentioning this is going to be expensive, and then you showed some jokes like taking out your second mortgage, those types of things. But you always close with confidence, and I think that sometimes when we drop down, we lose that confidence when we're going down. But you taught us that every no leads you to that yes. So
good. So I'm going to show you. I'm launching the demo here, just which will help a little bit, and I'm going to show you. I want you all to take a screenshot of this here. This is the fundamentals of closing right here. Okay, this is what I'm going to hit on. How to close a sale. Okay, every time you are going to close an order or do a close, the first thing you do when you do a comparison, you always want to build up the competitor. Okay, you want to build up the competitor. So if you watched me do my demo, if you ever watched the recording of me do my demo, you will notice that I'm saying like, listen, Wustaf, Shun, they're really, really good. Like they're top line, top of the line in stores, highly recommend them. They're like really, really, really good. Like if you didn't get Cutco today, I would encourage you to get a set of like Wustaf or the Shun. But that's also, if you notice when you watch me do my demo, I was like, and there's some off brands of those. So you got to be careful, right? You got to be careful because some of the off brands, they lower the quality to sell it for less, right? If you watch my demo, you'll hear me say that. So that might be a thing that you want to write down. These other brands of cutlery, like the Wustaf, the Shun, the Henkels, they're high quality, but sometimes they lower the quality to sell it for less. They lower the quality to sell it for less, but they're really good. Like the Kaji and the Icon Blackwood, like they're really, really good, right? So you want to really build up those the competitors. All right. So my presentation wanted to be a pain in the neck. So, all right, it's working now. So what we're talking about here is on this slide, which is selecting the best options right here. So when you're talking about the before you get to the price right here, before you get to the price, this is where I'm talking about. I know in your training manual, it literally says like 3 sentences about these brands. I want to spend a little bit of time building them up. Yeah, these sets, they're very high quality. They're made overseas. They're 2 of the top selling brands in stores. And each brand has a different type of set, which range in price. Wusthof is the most popular. And you could see it like Wusthof. I mean, they're a really good set. Now, I want you to notice, Miss Jones, it says Icon Blackwood. See the Wusthof Icon Blackwood? And see where it says Shun Kaji? Those are the top rated brands of those overseas brands because there's different qualities. Sometimes they'll lower the quality to sell it for less price. These are the highest quality brands that you can get in stores. They're really good. And if you didn't get a set of Cutco today, I would say get one of those because they're really, really good. Now you can see the price is going to run you about $3,435. The Shun is about $4,500. And sometimes if you're lucky, you can find them on sale between like $2,000 and $3,000. And even for that money, they're really good. It's worth it. They're going to last a really long time. So what am I doing? I'm building up the competitor before I show them the comparison, before I tell them why Cutco's better. Why am I doing that? I'm doing that because if I make the competitor look great and I tell them Cutco's better, it raises the price expectation for Cutco. Does everyone see? Okay, good. So as far as that goes, so if anybody is typing this out or scripting anything I'm saying, I know I'm recording this, so you could go back to the recording and script it. I think it'd be really helpful to share with others. So then you go to the next fundamental, the $4,000. Write it down. Let me show you what you get. So that's down here. So then you don't bash the competitor. You just say, well, Wusthof is really good. They have this. We're Cutco. We have this. They have this. We have this. So it's like there are some major differences. See, Wusthof, they have straight edges that constantly sharpen. It's a hassle. Where Cutco has that double D razor sharp edge, right? So it's almost like the way it sounds. If I was going to, it's like Wusthof and Shun have this. We're Cutco. We have this. Wusthof and Shun, they have this. We're Cutco. We have this. Wusthof and Shun, they have this. Cutco, we have this. Their guarantee is this. We have this guarantee and this part of the guarantee and this part of the guarantee, and you could try it out while you buy it. So if you ask anyone, like, do you see how it looks? So it's not bashing them. It's just saying they have this, but we have this. They have this. We have this. They have this. We have this, and this, and this. So if you ask anyone, they'll tell you Cutco's way better. I know you haven't used it yet, but comparing the unique features and the guarantee, I'm sure you'd expect it to be at least twice the price. Do you see the vibe there? Okay. So I know you have the words. The words are right here, but I want to make sure you're understanding why you're saying what you're saying. Why you're saying what you're saying. So you're not bashing them, but you're just making them as an opportunity to leverage Cutco. So when something offers twice the quality and value and lasts forever, you'd expect to be at least twice the price. So twice the price, you're talking $4,000 for your set of Cutco. Go ahead and write down $4,000 so I can show you what you get. Go ahead and write down $4,000 so I could show you what you get. So at that moment in time, I want them to sit on $4,000 for a few seconds. So at $4,000, let me just show you what you get. Go ahead and write down $4,000 and circle it. I want them to be thinking in their mind that $4,000 for a homemaker set is a good deal. That's what we're trying to get accomplished right there. So go ahead and write down $4,000, go in and circle it, okay? And let me show you what you get. All right. So then we go to the next part, which is show them what they get as a refresher. So you show them what they get as a refresher. So as I said earlier, Our Homemaker Plus 8 is our most popular set. It's perfect for families that cook 2 to 4 times a week. It has the 10 basic tools I mentioned earlier, the 8 table knives, the cutting board, the sharpener for the straight edge knives only. Now, right here, I like to say, I like the phrase, like I said before, it's just 7 knives, 2 forks, and a spatula. It's just 7 knives, 2 forks, and a spatula. It's the basic set. It's just 7 knives, 2 forks, and a spatula. It's the basic set. So see where it says we also have Homemaker set without the table knives? That line sucks. You do not want to use that line. You want to use the line of, you have 2 options. You have 2 options of what you're going to say with that line. You're either going, because here's the thing. The philosophy here is it's called a trial close or a test close. If you're asking someone out on a date, you don't just say, hey, do you want to go out with me Friday night? You say, hey, what kind of food do you like better? Italian food or do you like Thai food? That's called a test close before you ask them on the date. Does everyone see? So that test close, you don't want to test close with something you don't want them to buy. That's why this line sucks. I don't want them to buy the set without the table knives. That's stupid. What are they going to do? They still need to cut their food into small bite-sized pieces. That's insane. So I never want to give them the option to not get table knives. It's silly because they need the table knives. So I'm going to give them the option of, if we also have Homemaker set, like I said before, in the different colors. There's the black, the white, or the red. So if you were considering, what color would you prefer? So that's option 1. That's what we teach in training. That's what we teach in training. What if you watched me do my demo? What did I do? Anybody remember? Anybody remember what I did
You
for
went
my
ahead
comparison, for my test close?
You the Homemaker signature are
Yeah, you got it, Nessa. I said, we also have our signature set and we have our complete set, the ultimate set. If you were considering a set of Cutco, do you feel like you would go with the complete, the basic, or the medium? Now, again, you could change up the verbiage. You could say it like this. You could say, would you go with the basic, the medium, or the complete? Would you go with the complete, the medium, or just the basics? Right? If you notice, the way you ask that question kind of leads your customer towards what you think what you kind of want them to say. Either way, you do the same thing. You do the same thing. But that's what that it's called. It's just called framing. So see what we're doing right here is we're doing a test close. The test close is which color or which size, or like which size set we could say. Now during the Alliance, I'll be running some workshops on how to actually like explain the names and uses and how to sell these. You don't do anything different. All you're doing is framing your customer's mind to show the Homemaker looks small. Does everyone see this? I want my customer to think the Homemaker is small. So I need to use the law of contrast to help them see that it's a smaller set. So the phrase I said before, it's just 7 knives, 2 forks, and a spatula. It's just 7 knives, 2 forks, and a spatula. You can see it here. It's a very basic small family set. Now we do have larger family sets called the signature set. I call it the medium because it's a really perfect in between, like medium size set. And then we have the complete set, which is the biggest and baddest set of kitchen knives on planet Earth. It's incredible. So let me ask you, like, if you were hypothetically considering a set, do you think you would go with that, like that complete, the medium, or just the basics? Or you could do it like the other way. Either way, whatever they say, you're about to do the same thing. It doesn't matter. This is just a test close. That's step 4, test close. Step 5, present the actual price and make sure they write it down with excitement. So ready? This is how you do it. I'm going to show you how you do it as a brand new rep. And I'm also going to show like Victoria Belaski, who sold 30 grand. This is how she would do it. Or Deanna, who's at 30 grand. This is how she does it, right? So I'm going to show you, if you're new, this is how you want to do it. And if you've sold 20, 30 grand, I'm going to show you how I want you to do it. Okay. So if you're brand new, it goes like this. So the great thing is it doesn't cost $4,000. So go ahead and cross off $4,000. Go ahead and cross off $4,000, Ms. Jones. As a matter of fact, and by the way, there's not a phrase in here that really wish it was, because it's not sold in stores. I would take note of that and add that in. The great thing is it doesn't cost $4,000 because it's not sold in stores. It doesn't cost $4,000 because it's not sold in stores. In fact, it doesn't even cost as much as the Wusthof set. And what I like to do is go back and show that slide. It doesn't even cost as much as the Wusthof set right here of $3,435. So go ahead and write down $3,435 and cross that off too. Go ahead and cross that off too. Do you see? Actually, now I'm thinking about it. I think all of you can pull this off. Let me just show it to you. I'm going to show you. If you get confused on this, no problem. But like, I'm going to show you what I think, Victoria, Dion. I think everyone should do this, but let me see if y'all can pick it up. Let's see if y'all can pick it up. Ready? Matter of fact, it's not even as much as the Wusthof, which is $3,435. Ready, Miss Jones? Are you ready for something really cool? The entire ultimate set is actually not even $3,435. The entire ultimate set is not even $3,435 because it's not sold in stores. Do you see what I'm doing there? Do you see what I'm doing there? I'm making the price look so good on a homemaker set. The entire ultimate set. Do you see how I'm saying it too? The entire ultimate set is not even $3,435 because it's not sold in stores, Miss Jones. Do you see what I mean by presenting the price with excitement? Like you're like presenting it in a way that you're like, wait, and if you hear me do this, what's my joke I always say? Do you have socks on? You guys know what I'm saying? You know my joke. Some of y'all are nodding at my dad joke, right? Miss Jones, do you have socks on? Because if you might want to go get a second pair, because when I give you this price, I'm about to knock them off. Are you ready? And sometimes if you hear me do my demo, I'll even say this. I'll say, Miss Jones, now, do you have a second mortgage on the house? Do you have another mortgage you could take out on the house? Do you have a bank loan you could take to afford this? Like I throw that out as a joke, as like a softener, because what does that mean? That means it's going to be a lot of money. It's going to be a lot of money. And then when I present the price, it's like, I'm just kidding. Do you see how awesome that is? Do you see how cheap that is? So it's like you build up this anticipation. Do you see how slow this is? Presenting the price is a methodical, slow, chilling in a hot tub type of situation here. Okay. And I'll do it real time for you in just a moment. You saw me do it on my demo. The great thing is the entire ultimate set, Miss Jones, you see the whole thing is not even as much as the Wusthof, $3,435. Are you ready, Miss Jones? Your entire homemaker set, ready? It's only $1,326. $1,326 paid in full. Isn't that awesome? $1,326 paid in full. Yeah, and that includes shipping. And most of our customers take advantage of a 5-month easy pay option. And did you notice what I just did? I went over here to view products for wish list. I clicked homemaker set and I added it to the wish list. Does everyone see that? I added it to the wish list. And then I say, and most of the people that take advantage of the 5-month interest-free easy pay option, which is only $268 plus tax. Okay. So $268, Ms. Jones, I want you to write $268. I want you to circle it. So again, present the price with excitement. And now right here, buy now bonus. So we have a bonus where if you buy today, I can give you, and then you want to go to the slide, I can give you your choice of the entire kitchen tool set, the entire entertainer pack, or the super shears that cut the penny for free. Which would you prefer? Let them pick. I click add to wish list, whatever it is that they picked. You see? Then I go to my cart. I bonus the shears, I bonus whatever they picked for free, I update it, and now I go back and I say, so Ms. Jones, just to summarize, ready? $1,326 paid in full. $1,326 paid in full. Yeah, and that includes shipping. And most of our customers take advantage of a 5-month easy pay option, which is only $268 plus tax. Okay. So $268, I want you to circle it. So again, present the price with excitement. And now right here, buy now bonus. So You're going to get the entire Homemaker Plus 8 set. You see that on your screen right here. You're going to get everything you see right here. And it's only going to be, I'm going to share my screen. You're getting it $1,657 worth of Cutco. It's only $1,326, which is only $267 a month for 5 months, no interest. And you're going to get everything. So it's like an extra grocery bill. You see? Buy now bonus. See where it says ask with confidence, smile and nod. So Ms. Jones, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't ask you. Did you want to go ahead and put the $267 on a credit card today and get your Homemaker set? And you smile and nod and keep quiet. So I'm using the Ultimate set to show the Homemaker and how the Homemaker set looks really small. Because here's what happens. If they say, yes, I'll take it, I can easily go up. If they say no, well, that's the dropping down workshop I'm going to show you tomorrow. But if you do this the right way, the way I just showed you, by showing the law of contrast, it's at least going to make the Homemaker set look like a smaller set. Worst case scenario. So let me come up for some air real quick, okay? That right there is the fundamentals of closing. What is the fundamentals of closing? You do the comparison and build them up. Make sure they write it down. Let me show you what you get. You give them a refresher. You do the test close. You present the actual price with excitement. You do the buy now bonus today, and you ask with confidence, how does that sound? And you ask them if they want to buy the monthly. Ask with confidence, showing the monthly. Showing the monthly. And smile and a nod and ask with confidence. Hit me up in the chat. Hit me up in the chat. What are things that you are, what are you liking? What is helpful for you? What is showing up for you? And maybe one or two of you could unmute yourself real quick before I do it like the whole thing live, just so you can see what the full thing looks like. Who got something? Give me, give me one. Give me just one of you real fast, just for time's sake.
Hey. It's just definitely how you're closing while you're giving an actual presentation.
Yeah.
Definitely, that's something that I tend to close at the end and not closing throughout the whole presentation. I feel like it has affected my sales now that I'm looking at everything that you're saying.
Great. Great. Thanks, Brian. Good. Check this out. Everyone want to take a screenshot of this slide right here. I'm going to show this tomorrow. But this is going to be on dropping down, but this is just in general what you do. You review the items that they're getting, you do the price comparison, the 5-pay, you show them the weekly, you show them the free stuff, and you confidently ask them, do you want to buy? This is kind of like presenting the price properly. So if you know this is how you present the price, this is how you position yourself to close, that's going to help you lock down more sales. It's going to help you lock down more sales. So before I do the full thing live, real time, just so you can see what it looks like, for those of you that I'll at least capture this, for those of you that maybe want to do a little bit of advanced closing. Now, I would not do this until you go to my dropping down workshop tomorrow. Okay. But here's something that you could do. And this is kind of what I would say to like to Victoria or Deanna. You say, Miss Jones, as a matter of fact, the entire Ultimate set is not even as much as the Wusthof Homemaker set because we're not sold in stores. Isn't that incredible? You ready, Miss Jones? And then I would put the Ultimate set in the wish list, okay? And I would say, ready? The entire Ultimate set is only $27.39 paid in full. Isn't that crazy? The entire Ultimate set is only $27.39. If you want to go ahead and write down, it's $551 a month for 5 months. Go ahead and circle it, and then put a dash. It's only $138 a week. Only $138 a week out of the budget. And here's what's cool, Ms. Jones. We have a buy now bonus. If you wanted to buy that Ultimate set today, I can give you $500 in free Cutco. Here's your rule of thumb. Whatever the monthly payment is, that's the maximum you can give them for free. That's the maximum you can give them for free. So if you don't want to say 500, you could say the kitchen tools or the entertainer pack. But this is the maximum you can give for free. So you can say, if you wanted to do that set today, I could still let you have the entertainer pack, or I could let you have the kitchen tools or the entertainer pack for free. Which would you prefer? The entertainer pack? Great, you'll love it. I go to my cart. Delete the other ones just so you can see what it looks like. I'll bonus this off. I'll update it. So Ms. Jones, just to review, the entire ultimate set, everything you'd ever want in your kitchen, you're done forever. You have everything. You can see, remember, because before you always want to review what they're getting. So you would essentially be getting everything here, and it would only be $550 today. Which breaks down to only be $138 a month, or $138 a week for 5 months, and you'd be done. And you could see it's saving you almost like $800. What do you think? How does that sound? So now, if they say no, they're unsure. It's like, hey, Ms. Jones, no sweat. But isn't it cool to see like how much of a better deal this is than going to like Wusthof or Schön or something like that? Do you see that? Right? So do you see how much this is a better deal than going to like Wusthof or Schön or something like that? Yeah. Now, I know the ultimate set was not what you were looking at, but I at least wanted to just show you what that looks like. So then, now if you just did that and then drop down to the homemaker, how small does the homemaker set price look? If you just did that. So Ms. Jones, I know this wasn't what you were looking at. I just wanted to show you. I just want to give you the price. Let me show you the price of the homemaker set though. And then you show the price of the homemaker set, and the 1326 is half the price and it looks that much smaller. So everyone see what that looks like. Cool. This workshop that you just went through today is closing. This is closing. That's what this is. This is a closing boot camp. This is not a selling ultimate sets boot camp. This is not a dropping down boot camp. This is not a how to sell a Cutco kitchen boot camp. This is a closing boot camp. During the Alliance in the morning sessions, we will have boot camps designated to closing on a Cutco kitchen, or how to show the names and uses of all the ultimate pieces, and like how to contrast the ultimate set to the homemaker set throughout the demo. That's not this workshop. I got 30 minutes on a boot camp to show you how to close. So now I'll do it live real fast in 60 seconds, just so you can see real time what it looks like doing what I just did. So Ms. Jones, as I said earlier, or right here. So when it comes to high quality cutlery, it's like anything else. There's wide variety. You know, Wusthof and Schön, they're top notch. The Wusthof Icon Blackwood's top notch brand you could get in stores. Also the Shunkaji, they're really, really good. If you didn't get a set of Cutco today, I would get one of those because they're really, really strong brands, high quality. And as you can see, a full set will run you about $3,400 for the Icon Blackwood, about $4,500 for the Shunkaji. Sometimes if you're lucky, you can find them on sale between $2,000 and $3,000, but that's worth it because they're really good. They're going to last a long time. Now, there are some differences, though, between these brands and Cutco. See, these brands, they're made overseas, where Cutco is made right here in America. These overseas brands have straight edges that constantly need sharpening, where Cutco has that double D edge that stays sharp for up to 10 years. These brands have a manufacturer's defect only guarantee, where Cutco has the 4-part forever guarantee, including free sharpening and the trial period. They have like a regular straight handle, where Cutco has the universal wedge lock comfortable handle design as well. And Cutco owners will tell you that Cutco is 10 times better than any other brand they've ever used. And if you ask anyone who's owned Cutco, and I know you haven't had a chance to use Cutco yet, they'll tell you it's at least twice as good as these overseas brands. And when something offers twice the quality, the value, the price, or twice the quality, twice the guarantee, twice the performance, you'd expect to be twice the price. So at twice the price, you're talking over $4,000 for your set. Go ahead and write down $4,000. Let me just show you what you get. As I said earlier, this is our basic set. It's a small family set, 7 knives, 2 forks, and a spatula. It's a very small family set. We do have larger family sets, the signature and the ultimate set, which a lot of families love. I'm just curious, if you were considering a set of Cutco, would you consider like the basic small family set, the complete set, or something in between like the signature set? Great. Like the signature set, great. Well, the great thing is it doesn't cost $4,000. So go ahead and cross off $4,000 because it's not sold in stores. As a matter of fact, it doesn't even cost as much as the Wusthof set, which a lot of people find surprising because of the superior quality of Cutco of $3,435. Ready? Our ultimate set, your entire ultimate set, Miss Jones, your entire complete set is actually less money than Wustof's homemaker set because it's not sold in stores. Are you ready for this, Miss Jones? Your entire ultimate set is going to only be 27, ready? Write this down, 27.39 paid in full. And I want you to circle 551 a month. That's how much it would be a month for 5 months for the entire ultimate set. And we have a buy now bonus. If you do it today, I could give you the free entertainer pack, kitchen tools, but the super shares already coming. So I could give you the entertainer pack or the kitchen tools. Which would you prefer? Entertainer pack. So watch this, Miss Jones. Your entire ultimate set is only going to be $550 a month. You get everything you'd ever wanted. I wouldn't be doing my job and ask you, did you want to go in and get that today? No sweat. Isn't it kind of cool to see crazy price point of Cutco though? Isn't that cool? I know you were looking at one of the other sets, but I just wanted to show you how that works. Ready? So let me just show you the price of the homemaker set. Are you ready? And then I would present the price of the homemaker set just like you normally do. That small law of contrast of just showing the ultimate and how cheap it is compared to the Wusthof, and then showing the homemaker after that will help you sell so many more homemakers because you're getting a small no before you ask. You're asking for that order and showing that law of contrast. So everyone, hopefully you got some value here. Okay. Hopefully you got some value from this workshop. Hit us up in your WhatsApp chat. Hit us up in your WhatsApp chat. What were your biggest takeaways? Biggest takeaways from this? Biggest takeaways in your WhatsApp chat. Cool.